Let's play! Hello there everyone and welcome to another unboxing video. As you see, I've been doing more and more of these because, well, I enjoy them. And I hope you enjoy them too. Also, I may kind of just want to show off all the stuff I'm buying, because then it kind of, justifies it a bit. Anywho, let's get into the bread and butter of this situation, which is the unboxing itself. Thankfully, I came prepared this time, so we won't have another Ganondorf situation, which, if you haven't watched, you should go watch that video, because it's a hilarious antics of me not knowing how to do an unboxing, much similar to this video itself. So, of course, I once again bought this from the lovely website, amyamy.com, or Ami. I think it's Amy because it's Japanese. So, of course, you start off and you get the same card as last time. I think they changed out every month or two. So it's just good, basic anime stuff. Very springy, even though it's closer to fall. But no even packaging really, it's just straight into it. Here we have Figma number 245. Can't tell it's Lucina. I was going to start off this video calling her Lucina from Fire Emblem Keikaku or whatever, and then I realized people would take that seriously and get mad at me because, Nintendo fans. So instead I decided to not. So the box is quite nice. It doesn't look as ornate as the boxes for the other Nintendo Figma characters. Theirs is quite decorated. It has, Zelda logos and gold, and the Kid Icarus one is sky blue with sky stuff, and the Metroid one is... This one's a lot more subdued. It looks a lot more like, well, the other Figma lines. And of course it's modeled by Max Factory, which is the company. It's Figma. Good Smile Company. You can't even see that. Good Smile Company. And otherwise, okay, this is a decent box. I wouldn't display this box. The other ones I did for a while. But this one's a bit more subdued. I do like the character art on the side. Gives you some nice looks at them. Some alternate looks, if you will. Because the Figma line is known for having multiple accessories to let you pose and display as you'd like, as shown on the back here. So, let's get in. I am no inbox collector. All my stuff is out of box, including my amiibos, which you can see over there. And that one in particular is actually there for reference. So, the inner box here, it lets you can actually break it out and you get a little stand, if you will. Again, like the Link one has like Triforce, and the Kid Icarus one has like sky stuff, and the Metroid one even has a design. This one's quite boring, and honestly I'm a little disappointed with that. There's a lot you can do with Fire Emblem, but you know what? We're not here to review the box, we're here to review the figure itself. So, as we open up the first compartment here, everything flies out, including a face, which is a little terrifying, if you ask me. It's a little scary just looking at it on its own. I mean, if we compare it to the... Come on, focus camera. If we compare it to the... Well, they're actually quite similar, now that I look at it. Very well done on both parts. But we have the Falchion, and an extra hilt. I wonder what that's for. Probably for when it's in the hilt itself, so that you don't actually slide it in. With Links, you actually slide it into the sheath. So with this one, you just have an extra one, in case you have to reforge it or something. I don't know. Oh, but here she is. Nice thing is, unlike some other figures, they come fully ready to go, basically, from the get-go. I mean, mind you, she's covered in stuff. Let's get rid of all that guff McFluff. Oh, this one's really tough. Maybe I have to take off her head parts? Which... Oh, wow, yeah. Let me put the sword down. Let's just try and not get that... Oh, wait a second. She has an entire extra, headpiece. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get that going then. So if we remove her head then... Decapitation! It's really, really disturbing. So we do have two options, it seems. We have the one that's in Smash Bros, which is long hair, and we have her Hero King Marth disguise, which has short hair. I think actually the mask is removable, if I am correct, because I think it shows on here. No, it doesn't seem like it is. Very interesting. I swore you could do that. Well, let's see if we can get the... You know what might help? Instructions, which thankfully should be right here. I mean, we also got the base, which is nice. I like using the base for displaying them. An extra set of hands, including a couple that have flown off, which is fine. But let's take a look here. I want to figure out how to get her posed all nice and pose-like. So as you can see here, yeah, the falchion snaps in there. You can attach the thing onto her back. Where's the head stuff? Is there no instructions for the head? Really? Equipping part E. Careful to direction. Well, that doesn't explain what I'm trying to do. So, I wonder, can I just slide this head in? Is that a thing I can do? Let's just see here. This Figma collector's probably screaming at me right now, going, "No, you fool, you'll break it." Like, they're really nice figures, don't get me wrong, but it's really apparent that they're not toys at all. Don't let that fool you. Does the hair at the back come off? It looks like it might. Oh, we're slipping her in. Ah, that's good. Now that's a smile. There's also a more stern face. So if we, then instead, to get it off, we, I guess, hold down. Oh, that's tight in there. You must be able to take off, like with Pit, his front part of his hair. Yeah, this looks like I'm getting it. There we go. So yes, you take off that. Like that. That's disturbing. So if I want this, I can... There we go. Oh, that's so much easier now. Oh my goodness. So, we're gonna go, number one, short hair. That's mandatory, because short hair version is best version. We're gonna put on the mask part, because I do love how the mask looks. It gives her so much more personality, in my opinion. And it's a shame that it's not an option in Smash Bros. And just for storage purposes, let's put the old head with the smile back together, or rather the new head. When this figure was first showed off, this was the default one because it was only known as Marth at that time, which is very interesting. Here we have the rest of the figure. We're just gonna slot that in. Oh, she looks amazing. So this is of course for my Smash Bros. Figure collection, which is nice. And I was originally gonna use just her as an analog for Marth, but then she was actually put in Smash Bros. So hey, that works. So the cape is cool because it breaks in half and you can do really cool poses and stuff with that, or put it together and make it look like a regular cape. That's really cool. This is all like not on it per se, making it quite realistic. Articulation is, well, I mean, it's Figma. It's Figma. You'll be able to, oh yeah, look at that, Captain Morgan. So, of course, we want to do the famous Smash Bros. Style pose, which is shown on the box, but we're going to have the mask on to make it like the official art. So, let us get the proper hands then. So we get the hand parts here. And take it open. Also, I guess it should be worth noting, all Figmas come with a bag to put the accessories in. It's a very nice touch. I usually just then put them back into the box and put the box in storage, but you know, some people don't have that luxury, and I'm gonna be a terrible person and use my teeth. I know they say to not. I know my mom has said to not, but she's not here now, is she? Actually, she's right upstairs. Shut up. So, take all these hands, including this little piece, which I'm worried about what that might be for. So we want to though have, like, let's see here. I need to take a close look at it. We need two of the fist parts, it seems. Like, not the fully closed ones. So, let us give her a hand. Ha! Ho! Make sure we give her the right ones, not the left ones. Does that look right? That does look right. Okay. Now, of course, a warning, the hands are very small, so you have to be careful with them. Always put them back in their proper spot. And now to do a pose analysis thing. So her head is looking like this. Her body itself is like this. She has one arm that goes up and then down like this. That's actually quite close. And then her other one is like this. This might be a little tough. I'm going to consult the box as well. The hand is then flipped like... Oh, that looks pretty close. And then, are her thumbs like touching? They're kind of. Okay. So we're going to take the falchion, which, if I am correct, you can... No, it just... Okay, so it's not like the Master Sword that just... Well, how are you getting it in then? How do you... She has to be able to hold it. There must be a way to, take it apart. No, because that's just the hilt. I wonder. Does it actually say how to slide it in here? Am I just a fool? Not really. Are there other hands you're supposed to use, perhaps? Let's see here. Oh, this one looks like the hand you're actually supposed to use, now that I'm looking at it. Because this one is... Which one is this? I'm gonna still cheat and look on here. Oh, that's the top hand. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna switch out the top hand. Boop. For this one. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go for sure. And we're gonna pop this in here. Yes, that is correct. That fits in quite nicely. I say as I'm fumbling around. There we go. Now for the other one. Is there another hand that you're supposed to use? No, because that's all the hands, right? I wonder how you're supposed to get this one in. It's very clearly meant to go through. But it doesn't... I am confused. Doesn't... He's actually supposed to, like... Well, it is soft plastic, so... But I don't want to break it. Nope. I guess that's what it is. You just slide it in. And yeah, the Link one, like, you have to make sure you take off the hilt and... Okay. But now we're gonna... Oop, nope, there that goes. Okay, I'm not dexterous. Put that into the hand once more. I think that's intentionally super soft plastic in there. And, oh, we're just about there. No! Posing figures is hard, guys. That's there. This is going down. What the heck? I'm looking at the wrong places and it's falling out. I'm just going to cut ahead till I get it. And it took a little bit of work, but we finally got it. That iconic pose. And if I want, I can make the cape flutter a bit, much like the amiibo there. What just came off? Oh, her shoulder piece. Oh man, okay. Don't make the flake cutter that way. Cape flutter. There we go. Oh no, now her grip is lost. Oh, I'm screwing this up. No, guys. Okay. And just gonna get that on just carefully. Okay, there we go. Cape flutter. Cape flutter. There we have it. The pose I was looking for. The stance is a little wider, but I mean, you kind of need it when you're standing them. And there we go. So let's see how she looks along with all my other Smash Bros. Figmas. So now that I've had the chance to put her into her spot, pose her around, and otherwise make sure she's working, how does she fare? Well, I will say, out of all of them, this one's the hardest to get to stand up. The cape makes her incredibly back heavy, and you can't actually have the cape on if you're using the base. So that's a bit of a negative, but otherwise it looks amazing. And yeah, no, really nice for any Fire Emblem collectors. There aren't many Fire Emblem action figures. There's more and more coming. I've ordered another. And there's another one, a statue of Cordelia from Fire Emblem Awakening, which is too expensive for me. And that goes with the Tharja statue. It's a little too much for me. I like figures more than statues, but that's just me personally. But yeah, no, very nice figure if you're a Fire Emblem fan. Great for your Smash Bros. Collection, which I'm sure all of you have. So yes, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next unboxing. Ciao!